going to look at, we have a guest tonight, and is none other than Tasha. So we're going to be talking to Tasha live from Cameroon. She's going to be introducing herself, and we're going to start talking about a few things, including on how one can become a service center. So those who are interested in knowing how you can become a service center, stick around. But those who are watching me for the first time, remember to click on the subscribe button. You can as well click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I go live, whenever I upload new content. So thank you very much for joining me. So let's right away get to Tasha. Tasha, you're most welcome.
Thank you, Faris. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, so our viewers would like to know, who is Tasha? Kindly introduce yourself and let people know what you do for a living. Who is Tasha, so that they get to know who you are.
Right, okay. So my name is Tasha, and I'm one of the cheerleaders in Cameroon. I own a service center by username Cbtasha1. And on the side as well, I work in the aviation sector. So really, Chymall to me is like a side hustle. Okay, so at the moment I have a center which is located in the heart of Douala. Address is Rond-Point 4e, and it's opposite the Manège. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Okay.
Okay. When did you become a service center?
Actually, I'm quite new. I became a service center the month of August 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. For those who are not Chymall members, would like to know the meaning of even the word service center. What does service centers do? What do they really do? What is the role, in other words, of a service center, and what does it? We later on shall understand or get to know what does it take for someone who is interested in becoming a service center to own one. But before we go to that, kindly let us know, what is a service center and what are the roles of a service center?
All right. First and foremost, it's important that the audience knows that there's a communique, an official communique that actually states the eligibility criteria for anybody who wants to be a center. Okay. I think the latest communique that was sent was like end of August. So that communique has all those details. If not, for a few, of the criteria I can know from the top of my head, to be a service center in Chymall, you need to have over 100 people registered. You like in your network diagram, okay, both on the left and right arm. You also need to drop a non-refundable deposit. It used to be 5,000, but that has changed now. That's why I say the communiques, it's very important to stick to the communiques when they're actually sent out. It was 5,000 at the time, but now it has been increased to 10,000. So anybody wanting to open a new service center, they need to pay a non-refundable deposit of $10,000. Okay. Then there is also the aspect of having certain VIP packages registered under you. So at the moment, there's VIP 5. You need to have a few VIP 5s, VIP 6. At the time, I think about 50 VIP 3s. But that is clearer in the communique. Then you also have what's it called? You have you need to actually have an office space. Okay, you need to have an office space sent as well as part of the criteria, and that space needs to be approved, okay, by the person looking at your application. Okay. Yes. Then you also need to have an interview with one of the bosses in Ghana. Okay, so that is to say, in other words, that you might fulfill the criteria, but the interview needs to go well as well with the boss. The boss needs to see that you are fit and apt, right, to own a service center, because the center, it's not as easy as it sounds. It's a lot of responsibility, so it's something that if anybody is thinking about joining, before joining, they really, really need to think hard and actually know why, why they want to be a center before joining. So it's not enough to just want to have a center, but you need to understand the responsibilities that come with a center as well.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Thank you very much
Yes.
for the info. For those who are interested in becoming
Okay.
service centers, you now know all it needs to get started by becoming a service center, including doing an
Yeah.
interview, making a day post, having direct referrals, and so many other things we have noted down from Tasha. So Tasha, you have told us the criteria we should go through to become a service center for those who are interested. So tell us, what are the roles of a service center?
Okay, wow. Okay, I'll just try and summarize that up. The first role of the service center, I'll say, to get new members registered. So people interested in joining the business. Okay, the service center can be used to register, okay, to help them join, to register them, and so on and so forth. The next role of the service center, I'll say, which to me is very important, is to educate. Okay, in the form of seminars. Okay, in the form of seminars, you give accurate information. Okay, I insist on accurate information because I've actually, I'm not going to disclose names, okay, but it can be amazing to hear the sort of information, people say. Some, you might hear some downliners in other teams saying about, but you really understand it's an educational issue. Like, you're not properly educated, you're not properly sensitized. Okay, so the service center is expected to provide accurate information to all. I like calling people Chymallers, all Chymallers, and all those intending to join. So both those who are ready and those who are intending to join the business. Okay, so they need to educate, seminars, etc. The other role of the service center, which is very important for everybody, is to ensure people are paid on time. So for people who are registered under whatever center, they need to ensure upon receiving requests, people are paid on time and there are no issues with payments. Okay, that's a very, very important role as well. Then finally, another role of the service center is to ensure like product management, right? That people receive their products, the products are managed effectively. It's true that in most countries at the moment, there's a backlog on we all know there's a backlog on the products due to the pandemic. But as we all know, consignments are coming in, and each the countries being concerned are actually being informed, and now people inform other teams, and they're the products they can go and collect. So at the moment, there's still a backlog on products, but everybody should rest assured they'll get their products sooner or later. We all just need to be patient.
Okay. Thank you very much for that info. So someone out there who's interested in starting up a service center, you now know what you need to do, what you need to serve your people. It's all about serving your community genuinely and fairly. So how do they really work? For example, how can a service center in Cameroon, Douala, help someone like me in Uganda? If, for example, I have someone interested in joining Chymall, but I'm not is in Douala, I'm in Uganda, but that person is supposed to be enrolled in the system. How does it really work? Does it mean the person is going to be coming to my, you have someone from Cameroon is staying in Uganda, but at the end of the day will go, who would like to receive his products or her products in Cameroon? How do you go over that?
Okay, for in such a case, if the person is in Uganda, and I'll take my center for instance, right? There's a service center at the moment in Uganda. So to make everything simple, you just get the person registered in your team, but under the Ugandan service center.
Okay.
Okay, and by doing that, the person automatically gets paid in Uganda and also automatically receive their products from Uganda. So it's just an issue of changing the service center ID.
Okay, there is a scenario. Let me give you an example. If someone is already registered, like for example, I'm residing in UK and then my mother country is Cameroon. And then after a certain period of time, I move from UK, I go back to my country. And yet I registered with the UK service center. Is there a possibility of changing a service center from UK to the one in Douala in Cameroon?
Sorry, say that again, Faris. You
Is
were
there
breaking up, so I didn't get the question. Say it
I'm
again.
asking, is there a possibility of changing from one service center to another in case, let's say I live in Yaoundé and then I shift to Douala? Can I shift from the Yaoundé service center to Douala service center? Is it possible?
Oh, no, it's not possible. Once you are registered under a certain service center, you remain with that service center.
Wow. Okay. Thank you
Okay.
very, yeah. Thank you
Yes.
very
So
much.
at the moment, the system doesn't allow that. Okay.
Briefly, tell us about the Chymall e-commerce concept. How does it differ from the different e-commerce platforms we've had like Alibaba, Jumia, Kiku, Gumtree, Amazon, name it? So what is the difference between these traditional e-commerce platforms we've been having in the current market and the competition coming up, the new wave from the new retail concept? How does it really differ that is causing a tornado in the space of e-commerce in the whole world?
Okay. I think what makes Chymall different is different from other other giants in the market is the fact that they actually share their profits, their partners. Okay, because with the other giants in the sector, the way they operate, you go online, you buy a product, you receive the product, and that's it. But with Chymall, you go online, you buy your product, okay, as per your relevant package, uh, you receive your product, and you share the profits with the company.
Okay.
That is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
That is the revolution, with Chymall, and that is what makes Chymall unique from the others.
Okay. You have heard from Tasha is a service center owner. So if someone would like to register, is it a must? They must be attached to a specific service center? Can they become members without being attached to any service center?
Oh my God. Faris, sorry, the connection is poor. I didn't get that last question.
Okay, I'm trying to ask, is there any possibility of someone
Can
joining
you
with
hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Is there any possibility of someone joining Chymall without being attached to any service center? Tasha, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
I'm
The
asking,
connection is.
is there a
Can you?
possibility? Can you
Yes.
hear me? Can you hear me now? Oh, Tasha, can you hear me?
No, I cannot hear you. It's like
You can hear me well?
cannot hear you very well.
Yes.
You're
I was trying to
you're
ask.
breaking up slightly. So
Okay, sorry about that.
yes.
I think it is the connection. I was asking, is there a possibility of registering Chymall without being attached to any service center for the new retail concept?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Say that again, Faris.
I was asking,
Sorry.
is there a possibility if someone is interested in joining the business, let's say is in Oman, Qatar, wherever they are coming from, that they can directly go to the website and become Chymall members or traders without being attached to any service center?
Wow.
Tasha, I think,
Okay, now I think it's a serious connection issue. Just a moment. Let me see if I can the connection. Just bear with me, Faris. An issue with the connection.
mm, is everything okay now?
Hmm.
Is everything fine now? I think we are losing Tasha here. Okay, I was trying to ask, is there a possibility of someone trying to register in Qatar or wherever they are located in Chymall without being attached to any service center?
Without being attached to any service center. No, it's not possible. You need to be attached because I mean, how do you have to be attached to a service center one way or the other.
Okay.
You can't do it without being attached. Yes, you have to be attached to a service center for sure. Yes.
What do you think? What do you talk about the future of e-commerce in the MLM industry today?
In the MLM industry, for okay, in my opinion, with let me refer myself with Chymall, okay? Because the company has come up with something so unique and different. What I believe will happen in the MLM industry is other potential companies coming up will want to get into something similar, okay? It might not be the exact same thing, but everybody will want to bring something new to the table to make it more attractive, if you see what I mean. Yes, because like I said, Chymall at the moment are the only ones in the sector doing what they're doing. Okay, and with the MLM industry being a very competitive one, there'll definitely be others coming up, maybe in a few years with different concepts, and different things. So it's going to bring a change, and a revolution in the MLM industry. That's my take.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So in Chymall, there are two different people in the business. We have those who join as traders and we have those who come in as team builders. What is the difference?
Those who come in as traders, and those who
come as team builders, trading at the same time, building teams. What is the difference?
No, those that come as traders, Faris, those are people who are into the traditional e-commerce itself, right? So those who have products and they intend to use the platform to sell their products. Okay. Then you have now the other part of people who are Chymall business partners dealing with specifically with quantum energy products. And we all know how it works. So you get a package and you decide to build a team or not. It's optional. It all depends on you and why you're joining your targets. It all depends on you.
Okay.
But that's how it is.
Okay. As we are concluding, what do you think e-commerce has played a tremendous role in the fighting of the spreading of COVID-19?
Yes, it has played a role because what can I say? Many people have you realize that as much as some industries are suffering, economically as a result of the pandemic, the e-commerce industry instead has seen a rise. Okay. Because already the way e-commerce is designed, you don't need to be in a physical shop, right?
Right.
Everything happens online. Okay. So e-commerce with I think all those in the e-commerce industry with this pandemic will instead or have seen a boom in their figures. Okay. Because nobody is going out, everybody wants to stay safe. So what's the safest thing to do? Buy your stuff online. And that's it. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, my sister Tasha from
Thank you,
Cameroon
Faris.
is a service center owner. Kindly let those people who would like to join with your service center know what is your service center ID if someone is interested in joining your service center, and give them, once again, tell us where your offices are located. How can people connect with you, those on social media, those who would like to get in touch with you? How can they reach you so that they can also get started trading in e-commerce under the Chymall platform?
Lovely. Thank you very much for that, Faris. Okay, first and foremost, my service center ID is Cbtasha1. C as in Charlie, B as in Bravo, T as in Tango, A Alpha, S Sierra, H Hotel, A Alpha. So Cbtasha1, and we are located at Rond-Point 4e, Douala, Cameroon, just opposite the Manège. Okay, and to reach us, our contact number will be 237, which is the country code, 681 969852.
Repeat that.
Okay,
Repeat that.
sure. So 237
You can carry on.
8. Hello.
You can
Can
carry
you?
on. You can carry on. Yeah, you can carry on.
Okay, lovely. So to be able to reach us, our number will be 237 681 969852. Okay. You can
Okay.
call and you can reach us on WhatsApp as well. I repeat, just in case, 681-237-681-969852. We also have a Facebook page called Stella Speaks Chi. Okay.
Okay.
Stella basically like our avatar. So we have our Facebook page called Stella Speaks Chi, and we have a YouTube channel as well that educates our downliners and other team members wanting to be gurus on the application and on the website, how to navigate, on the application and the website. Yes. Okay.
What is the what is the YouTube channel name for those who would like to
The
join?
YouTube channel Stella Speaks Chi. Stella Speaks Chi.
Stella
Stella
Speaks.
basically is the
Stella Speaks
yes.
Chi is the YouTube channel name for those who would like to follow Tasha and understand more about e-commerce, how you can trade in Chymall, how you can also become successful. Please go right now and support her. You can click on the subscribe button. You can as well click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever she goes live, whenever she uploads new content. Thank you very much, Tasha, for your time. God bless you. I wish you a great night. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Faris. Bye-bye.